Hello there, beauties. I'm Brooke, and this is my channel, Tarot with B. So today we're going to be seeing why you should be proud of yourself. It is Pride Month, and well, when I'm filming this, you can be watching this whenever, but I wanted to film this reading to make you feel good about yourself and just celebrate you. So we're going to be seeing why you should be proud of yourself, you beautiful soul, right? We're going to have 3 piles today. It's going to be a rather quick reading, but it will definitely make you feel good about yourself. And it's meant to lift you up and celebrate you. So 3 piles. We have pile 1 with this grounding card. This is Virgo energy. And then number 5, potato. Check it out. See any symbols that are calling to you, whatever is calling to you on these cards. There's a lot to go on. That's pile 1. For pile 2, we have Sagittarius energy with the number 23, abundance and grape. For pile number 2. And for pile number 3, we have the number 33 with Aquarius energy and wholeness with the black mulberry. I love that this came out as pile 3, number 33. Love that. Okay, but so take a second if you need some more time to choose your pile. You may feel called to more than one pile. Absolutely watch as many as you'd like. When you have chosen your pile, just scroll down and you can click on the timestamp in the description box down below. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. If you need some more time, just pause the video and I'll see you in a minute. Hello there, pile number 1. So if you chose grounding, the potato card, this is your reading, all about why you should be proud of yourself. Now, first of all, I'm getting you have really set your life on track. I think that you've had difficulties in the past really figuring out maybe your purpose, what you're supposed to be doing, what you want to be doing even. And recently you've really been finding your stride, finding what it is that makes you happy, but also just making settling into your life, and it's not as chaotic in your mind or just in day-to-day life. Things are really calming down and grounding. You're finding a lot more balance. We have the sun and the moon here. It's just like you're really balancing out your life in a beautiful way where things aren't so mysterious for you anymore. And you should be so proud of yourself because that's so hard to figure out, like, what you want to do, what you're supposed to be doing, even like just how to make things work in your life in general. And you've really, with this Virgo energy, worked so hard at not perfecting it, but like just implementing these systems where you're doing things every day in order to accomplish what you have set out to accomplish. And that is amazing. You're so awesome, pile 1. I love this. That's gorgeous energy right off the bat. So let's see. Again, these aren't going to be super long readings, but they will be very effective. So we have strength. Yeah, you've shown so much strength in general. Oh, we got 2 more cards. I was only going to get 1, but you got 2. You've shown so much strength and you've persevered through everything that you've endured. I think life has not been easy for you and it's thrown you a lot of curveballs, and you've just, I think, struggled with those, right? But you never gave up. You never gave up. And now that things are really starting to make sense, you're finding a clear path of how to get to the things that you want and the things that make you happy. You should feel so proud of how strong you are. And I think that you're very wise. You've learned a lot from everything that you've endured too. And it helps you every day move forward to be more positive and to be more balanced and grounded in your every day-to-day life. Yeah, comfort. I think there's something here about your home situation. There's just something here where you feel so much more secure where you are right now, and you're so comfortable. And I also think you're a comfort to others in a lot of ways as well. And um, that really should be a place of pride for you. And I think that your home is comforting too. There's something here about you really try to be a comfort to people, and they definitely see that with your day-to-day life, and just your entire aura is very comforting. And again, I think people come to you for advice too. It's like they definitely trust you to guide them, help guide them, or give them advice if they ask. That's gorgeous. Consciousness. Yes, because you've learned a lot. It's like this was you at the beginning when you were enduring all those struggles, and then it just keeps growing and growing and growing. This is your mindfulness of the world around you, of the people around you. You I think perhaps used to be very um aware of yourself, and that's it, just yourself. But now you see how connected everything is, and how what the energy you're putting out affects other people, and how the energy you receive affects you. So it's like that's where you're finding balance too, and it's helping you to be able to navigate things so much easier. 100,000% so much easier, because you're not letting other people get to you as often, because you've figured out, this is not my fault, and they're just going to react how they're going to react, and it's not on me. Not everything is um but here's the thing. I think that if you are at fault, you're aware. You're not going to you own up to it. You're not going to lie about it or anything like that. And that's really this is cool. Not that I'm saying like you do that. I wanted to like clarify, because um I don't want to like blame everybody for like you're never at fault or anything. That's what I mean. Like sometimes it just happens, right? And but there's just this beautiful consciousness to you that is very comforting to people, and it's given you a lot of strength, because you're so much more aware of everything around you, and it really helps you just ground and feel balanced and strong. So we have decisiveness. Yes, you are very decisive. And then we've got security. See, you're finding a lot of security because you're making decisions. You're not sitting stagnant. You're not wallowing. You're making decisions and taking action and just doing the damn thing, right? And that's bringing you towards security and these comforts and stability that you're looking for. If you're not feeling super like stable or anything like that yet, or in a secure place, my goodness, you're definitely going to be there soon, because this is incredibly good energy, and it's motivated too with that Virgo. You're just going to keep going and thriving, I think. And you should be so proud of yourself, because you've definitely come a long way from when you started, and you're just evolving and becoming more self-aware, and um, so connected to your soul and your spirit, and to maybe even spirit if you're a spiritual person, however that resonates for you. There is definitely some of that here. You could be a very um, like spirit could be wanting to communicate with you, because you feel like you're very connected in that way, to energy too. A lot of energy. But let's get some tarot to close out your reading here, to see why pile one should be proud. Why should pile one be? Oh my god. That's the 1111 card. The Four of Wands. You should celebrate yourself. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. You're taking action, and celebrating your wins. You have to celebrate your wins every time. Doesn't matter how big they are, doesn't matter how small they are. Celebrate your wins with the people that you love, okay? And if they can't be there, celebrate with yourself. Oops, sorry, I hit my mic. Celebrate with yourself. You have to, because you're doing an amazing job. 1000%. Oh, okay. Yeah, because in the past you really used to look at the negatives and not focus on how well you're doing and that you're continuing on, whereas now I think you're very much focusing on those two behind you. You're sorry, trying your best to be more positive and to focus on the emotions that bring you happiness and make you feel good, not the emotions that are like very depressed and sad, right? And because you're doing a lot of beautiful things, and they may be very difficult things, but gosh, you're doing a great job. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, slow and sure, slow and steady. You're getting there. Again, with the earth energy, we have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus here. You're mapping it out, you're making a plan, and yeah, you may be at the beginning of your journey, but you're doing an amazing job and you're on the right track. And Spirit really wants you to know that, and they want you to be proud of yourself because you're taking action, and that's what matters, and you're making a plan. Maybe you made a 1-year plan or a 5-year plan, and you're really putting in the actions to reach those goals, and it's amazing, right? You're choosing a direction in your life, and you realize the sky's the limit. You realize you can go any place, but you're really figuring out exactly where you want to be. And that's awesome. Oh, again, look at you. You could be going back to school or something like that. I don't know, with a Hierophant. And we also have a 5 here. Oh, and there's a 5 here. So 5 could be very significant for you. That's cool. There could be some shifting in your life, a little bit of chaos, but just things that are changing. Things are shifting around, and but I think that they're bringing in these opportunities for you to really keep moving ahead, right? But again, grounding. This is like just the imagery on this card is so interesting. You're feeling so much more balanced and grounded, and you're actively putting in the work. That's what you should be proud of yourself. Ooh, the moon, you're kind of getting rid of your the mysteries. That's very significant. This has been prominent, in your reading, the moon. I think that you had a lot of worries and woes before you were like trying to figure out what you're doing, right? And that really was affecting you in a lot of ways. But now, sorry, you're kind of clearing that path and you're figuring it out. And it's not so much of a mystery anymore. There's not as much hesitation here. Um, and you're seeing yourself for who you are, and trusting your intuition as well. And really going with that instead of what other people may have wanted you to be or what other people wanted you to do. You're really being authentically you and true to yourself, which is lovely. Yeah, 5 of Wands is here at the back of the deck. So there could have been, I think there's a lot of chaos. Like I did say, there is a lot of changes or just a lot going on, but you're really sticking to what you're doing. You're sticking to your plan, and that's amazing. Spirit's so proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself because you've done so much work and it's really paying off. Even if you can't see that payoff yet, it's coming though. It's definitely coming in the form of some beautiful just opportunity for you to really shine and to just keep moving on ahead toward your goals. And Spirit's very proud of you. But I'm going to end your reading there, Pile 1. It's been such a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. Whatever you may want, a question you may want some guidance on something. I do soulmate readings. I do 18 plus readings. Whatever you need, I got you. Just, well, for the most part. I got you. Just shoot me an email and we can work it out. I also have a Patreon that I will leave down below where I post a lot of extra content. I post extended readings there. I post weekly forecasts of what the week ahead looks like most of the time. I sometimes don't get those out all the time, but I post behind the scenes stuff. I post a lot of different things over there. So you can check it out at the link down below. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile one, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello there, pile two. So if you chose the Abundance Grape card, this is your reading, all about why you should be proud of yourself. And I'm going to dive right in because Spirit's like, ping, 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 immediately. So I think that you bring a lot to people's lives. You make people feel so much. And I think it's just so much warmth, so much happiness, so much joy. I think you really try to make people feel comfortable and safe and just uh, you feel very fun loving. You feel like you're you wake up and every day you're just like, I'm going to try and make this day amazing, because I think that you're the type of person that is like, we don't know how long we have on this earth, so we need to make every day count. And I think that that's just beautiful. That's a beautiful outlook to have. And I think you spread that to others, and you should be so proud of yourself for that, because it's so hard to do that. And you do it every day, and it's beautiful to see. Because I don't know if you've had an easy go of life here. I think of a 5, and it's like fives are so there's something chaotic about them. It's like they could fall over on their um head at any minute, like, because this adds up to 5. That's why I'm saying 5. But do you know what I mean? Like, this little curved part could like roll over and smack your face on the ground at any moment, right? Like, it's like you could be thrown off balance at any given moment, and there's been a lot of chaos for you, and you've been rocked and thrown in a lot of different directions, but you still try your best to make people feel safe and comfortable. And you, again, you bring so much to people's lives, and they love you so much for that. Oh, this is already just lovely. Let's see what else we've got for pile 2. Why should pile 2 be proud of themselves? Aw. You're a very creative person, and we're having two colors here, right? So I think that your intuition's very strong. You're very connected to source, but also your crown chakra is just very on. I think that your brain is a beautiful thing. You're just very different. Your thought processes are very different, and you're unique. There's something very unique about you, and it's like you come up with things that people never would think of, right? And that's really cool, and that's something you should be proud of. Like, maybe, I don't know, in the past you've been like made fun of, like, because like you're different and your brain is different, and you come up with these ideas, and like people are like, that was blah blah blah, or how, whatever they say, but it was actually amazing. And like someone else really saw that it was amazing, and they told you afterward, like, that's a great idea, like your teacher or something. I don't know, I'm thinking of like a classroom setting, like where you had some idea, and the class like laughed or whatever and thought it was stupid, but the teacher was like, well, actually, that's really, really amazing that you thought of that, because it's very different, and it's leaps and bounds ahead of where we're at in the lesson, or something like that. So your mind is amazing, I think. And even if people have made fun of you in the past for it, I think that now people really value your mind and your thoughts and your opinions on things as well. And we also have peace. So, like, exactly like this was saying, you bring so much to people's lives, a lot of peaceful energy. They feel very safe with you. And you just have that presence about you that is lovely. And it makes people feel good. There's just something here where you just bring so much to people's lives. I don't know, like a teacher of some sort, or just someone that shares knowledge openly, very openly, and you you help and give, and that's just who you are as a person. You're always wanting to help people and be there for them. Acceptance. Yeah, you're a very accepting person of a lot of different types of people. I'm definitely getting that too. Um, you're very open and kind and loving and accepting. Um, and I think that you're very sure of yourself too. You know who you are, therefore it's like you feel comfortable and secure enough to help others, or like to be open and accepting of others. You're not insecure, you're not comparing yourself to people or anything like that. You're not trying to compete with other people. You just are who you are. And therefore, it really makes you very open and accepting of others. And you should be so proud of yourself because that takes a lot of work to be like that, you know? Yeah. Oh, authenticity with lapis lazuli. Very often, very authenticity, very authentic. You're just you. You're an individual. You are who you are. And it's beautiful. And people see you um, as this unique person, but they value you so much and your opinion and your everything. They really really love you as a person, and what you bring to the table. And I also think you help other people feel at peace and feel like they can be themselves. I think that's huge here too. You really make people feel safe in all ways. Oh, you're so, I don't want to cry. These readings are so sweet though. Oh, God. Lovely. You're a lovely, kind person that, uh, I don't know. I don't know if you're soft spoken, but there's just something here about your presence. Even if you're not soft spoken, I mean, we do have Sagittarius energy here. I'm assuming you're not. I think you're rather loud, but um, there's just something about your aura. Even if you aren't soft spoken, there's just something so warm and kind and soft about you that people can see immediately, right? Let's see. Pile two. Why should pile two be proud of themselves? Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Exactly. Warm, accepting, loving, kind with the Six of Cups. God, you make people feel safe. So safe and like they can, it's like you heal people's inner like child or something with just your presence, because or like family trauma, just by like being accepting, like people that maybe have had issues with their parents and like individuality and whatnot, like people, their parents expecting them to be a certain way. You like heal that for people and you make them feel like they can be whoever it is that they are. And gosh, they really love how kind you are. You should be so proud of yourself, honestly, because oh, that's such a beautiful person to be. And everyone should strive to be like this, honestly. And you help, I'm noticing this tool belt. You really help people um cultivate their being, cultivate their authenticity because you're so accepting. And I think your intuition plays into that too. Not everybody's the same. And it's like you can see how to help people feel better and to help them feel their best, even, by using different tools on your tool belt. You really water people's gardens. You really do every day. Make sure you water your own too. I think you do. You really feel like you do. Oh, this is beautiful. And the Six of Swords. Ooh, yeah, you help people. You're very giving. Gosh. Because it's a lot about other people and why you should be proud, because you are a healer, I think. It feels like you're a healer in a lot of ways here, and you help people see that they can expand and there's a lot more to life than what's right in front of them. They don't have to just look right here and like stay in their hometown or do this, this, and that. They can do whatever they want, they can go where they want. And I think you help them figure that out in ways. But just expansion is very important. But that moon's there again. I'm telling you, there's something here with your intuition that's very strong. I don't know if you're like a tarot reader or like work with energy, Reiki, something. Oh yeah, look, Gemini energy. Very balanced with the Lovers here. You bring such a balance to people. Like you help people and yourself. I think you've navigated a lot of this before. Um before now. Um so that's why you can help other people. You you can see this balance between and the necessity for the balance between logical thoughts and logical decisions and then trusting your intuition. I think that you've really found this balance and you know how to help others do that as well, like find that balance so they're not just going with what their head wants them to do. They're really figuring out what their heart wants to do and then logically, how can I make this happen? That's kind of what I'm getting here. And I think that you're doing that with yourself as well, with your own life. And that is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I think at the same time, you are working on yourself too. There's a lot of that here. But you're such a comfort to others. It's gorgeous. Yeah, you don't want to leave people out in the cold. With this 5 of Pentacles, it's like you don't want to leave people behind. You're lifting them up. She's with this I don't it's like you're guiding people. You're guiding the way. Even though it's difficult, it's like you still aren't giving up and you have people that rely on you or that people that you are just really trying to help, right? Loved ones, maybe with your job, you work with people that need a lot of help in resources and whatnot, or therapy or something like that. But you really guide the way, even if it's difficult, and you push through difficulties, and you should be so proud of yourself for that. Like, you've persevered and really just helped people find peace after difficult times and yourself as well. Whatever I'm saying, it's for you as well. That's for sure, I think. Um, but there's a big thing here about how you help other people. Yeah, something about decisions. This could also be like daydreaming. You, like, you're very much always, you have a lot of goals and aspirations, and it's just like, which one should I choose? But this is where this Lovers comes in so well, because um, you can focus and you can figure out, okay, I should do this first and then this and then this, and I think that was a problem for you in the past. It was very hard for you, and you were like a daydreamer and just like not really taking too much action toward things. Whereas now you're very much like in control of it all and really able to navigate things a lot easier and help others do the same. And you should be really proud of yourself. You're just a beautiful person. I'm getting that completely, that you're an amazing person. You have a big heart, a big charitable, giving, kind heart. And Spirit really is trying to highlight that. And your mind too. You're so much of your existence in general is just such a comfort for people. But yeah, you really use whatever resources you have to help others. And I think you're also helping yourself along the way too. But Spirit really wants you, I'm noticing here, the Four of Swords is here, and I was getting a little bit of that here as well. Like, you water other people's gardens, make sure you're watering your own, getting enough rest, doing things you want to do. Don't overwork yourself, okay? With the Eight of Pentacles here as well. Don't overwork yourself, make sure you're getting rest. But absolutely be proud of yourself because you're amazing. But I'm going to end your reading there, pile two. It's been a pleasure. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. If you have any questions you need answered or want any guidance on anything, I got you. Just shoot me an email. I also do like soulmate readings, relationship love readings, 18 plus readings, future spouse readings, whatever. Just shoot me an email and we'll work it out. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. And if you'd like to follow me on Patreon, I do post extended readings there, early access to these YouTube readings. There's a lot of different stuff that I post over there. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link down below. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, wherever you are, Pile 2, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello, the Pile 3. So if you chose the Wholeness Black Mulberry card, number 33, this is your reading, all about why you should be proud of yourself. And immediately, okay, I needed to get some BuzzFeed cards to really clarify exactly what this was talking about, right? And I think it's talking about your self-confidence. You used to really feel very, I don't know why I showed you these, but it's fine. But you used to feel very insecure or like a people pleaser and like wanting to, help not help others, but like look a certain way, be a certain way, act a certain way. And it was never enough for this snake game card. It's like you still felt like you were always like trying to reach the unattainable, right? And I think through that, you really found a sense of who you are and who you want to be, and also just a confidence within yourself that you're amazing exactly as you are. You're beautiful. You're everything you need to be, right? And that's where this wholeness comes in. You realize that your beauty is incredible because you're you. You're an individual, you're different. You're not going like with what everybody else does. You don't look how everybody else does. Maybe you don't, I don't know, dress the same way other people do. You're just different. And through that individuality, you found this confidence and just a sense of self, which is gorgeous. And you should be proud of yourself because that takes a lot of work to like push all of that societal pressure about and those beauty standards about what you need to look like and what you should wear and blah blah, how you should talk, everything, right? What you should even like in general. And you're like, screw this, I'm just gonna do me and be me, and oh well, the right people will find me and I'll find the right people through being who I am. And I think that that is what spirit really wants you to know, like, and you should be so proud of yourself because that takes a lot of unlearning um from what we've learned throughout our lives, right? And you're working on it, and that's amazing. Oh, so we have caution, but it was reversed. So I think that you used to go through life just treading lightly, very cautious, very meek almost, like, and just blending in with the crowd. Whereas now you're just being you and you don't care what other people think necessarily. Oh, I just saw rejection reversed. So you don't, right when I said you don't care what other people think, and then rejection reversed came out. So that means like you don't care if people like reject you or if people don't like what they see. You're just like, I'm gonna just do what I want to do, right? Because you're trusting your heart, you're trusting the process, you're trusting yourself, and you're trusting that again the right people will come into your life. Oh my god, look, that's on the back of the deck. That's exactly what popped up. Rejection reverse. um you realize like the right people will come to you through just being who you are, exactly who you are. Oh, this is awesome. I love this energy, pile 3. I love it for you. And there's something about threes are so like, it's about like a tribe. I'm seeing like you with your close friends just really learning together, but just relying on each other too. There's something here about that compatibility. Yeah, there's something about finding the right people for you and just again being authentically you. That's incredibly important here. Just one more card for pile 3. Perfect. Leadership. Yeah. Oh, you're taking leadership of your life and you're not allowing others to dictate who you are. Because I think in the past you kind of did that. Whether it was like in high school or something like that, you know how everybody not everybody, but a lot of people dress the same. They do their hair the same with all the trends and all of that. And maybe you did that for a while. And but in your heart you like were craving something different. You know what I mean? Like there's something here where you just really weren't feeling authentic and you weren't taking leadership of what your heart wanted. And now you are, now you're you, blah, you're you, and you're showing everybody unapologetically exactly who you are. And oh, you should be so proud of yourself because that is so hard. It's so hard, but you are doing the damn thing and it's beautiful. And you have a support system. I'm definitely getting that too. You have people that are there for you through this and that are lifting you up, and helping your confidence even more. And I think you do the same for them. There's something about whether it's a few friends, close friends, or something like that, but you're really supported in this and it's beautiful. Oh, and you should be proud of yourself. Absolutely, you should be proud of yourself. Pile 3. Oh, okay. So we have the moon. Yeah, because there was something here about you were afraid to be who you were because you were worried about the unknown, like how people would react, how you would feel being authentically you as well. There could be some gender identity here as well, or sexual orientation involved too, not just like physical appearance. There's definitely some of that involved too. Just being, I love this because that little black cat is seeing themselves as a panther, like you're just seeing yourself in such a lifted up way, such confidence for sure. A big, big change in confidence, but also just like getting rid of those insecurities too. I'm sure there's still some. I don't want you to think there probably aren't, but you're working through so much of that and it's awesome. I'm proud of you. King of Cups. Yeah, you're vulnerable. You're emotionally vulnerable and you're just open about it though. It's beautiful. You're open with how you're feeling and you're really like setting the standard for yourself and like wearing your heart on your sleeve, I think a little bit here with the King of Cups. And that the King of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And we also have the moon, which I view as Cancer and Pisces. I mean, in tarot, it's Pisces, but Cancer is ruled by the moon. So I always include the moon with Cancer energy. And we did have Aquarius as well. So, ooh, the Empress. Yes. Just nurturing yourself and the people around you. There's such abundance around you, right? But oh, this is, yeah, because you had wholeness. So it really is just feeling complete in some way here. And that wholeness within yourself. You're being who you are and who you always have been, but just haven't had the confidence to show people, right? Just 2 spirits, but you got, no, that's too many. Okay. 2 more. Yeah, because there was something here about you grew a little jaded in the past. You felt very unhappy with where you were. And now you're just thriving. You're in this abundant, beautiful energy that is so rich and fulfilled, whereas in the past, I think that there was a lot of frustration and just things that didn't feel right. It felt like, yeah, the back of the deck, 10 of Cups. It felt like you never were going to have a happy ending. It's like things were bleak. Nothing was ever going to work out. But now you see that everything could work out, everything is going to work out because you're who you are and it's beautiful. You're beautiful. Oh, God, these cards. I just need one more. Just one. Okay, there we go. And it flew onto the floor naturally. Yes. Oh, yes. We love to see this. Okay, this is reversed. 8 of Swords is reversed. You are releasing those binds. Absolutely 1000%. Releasing those binds, taking off that blindfold, or you have done this, and you are getting out of that mindset where you're stuck. You're not stuck anymore. I think you were in the past for sure, but you've worked through that and you've realized since this is reversed, you can be who you are. You can get out. You can just not feel bound to society's expectations or like the beauty standard or anything. You know, you don't have to do that. You can be who you are. And I think you, when you take that blindfold off, you see that. You can see who you are. And you already have, and you should be proud of yourself because this is hard work. This is hard, like, to unlearn things, and that's what it is. You've really unlearned a lot about what we've always been taught from when we were born. You know what I mean? Like, all these things that society says is how it's meant to be. Nah, for you, you're like, I think not. I'm going to be me. And you should be so proud of yourself. What a beautiful reading for Pride Month. This is like the epitome of it, right? Oh, I love this. Oh my God. But I'm going to enter reading there, pile 3. It's been such a pleasure. This has been a beautiful reading. Oh my God. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. If you'd like to follow me on Patreon, I'll leave that down below. I post a lot of extra content there. You know, I post YouTube readings early. I post extended readings. There's lots of different stuff. You can check it out at the link down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email down there as well. You can shoot me an email if you have any questions you need answered, any guidance you want for anything. I also do love readings, soulmate, future spouse, 18 plus vibe readings. So just shoot me an email and we can work something out. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, pile 3, and I'll see you next time, okay?